Hey guys, welcome back. If this is your first time, excellent. Thank you for stopping by. However, you found me. Hopefully, you find my shenanigans something good. I definitely invite you to subscribe, and hopefully, the video is good or at least informative. That I may be worthy of a thumbs up. The reason why I'm making this video today is because, oh, I'm so frustrated. Simply Safe. Si- the name Simply Safe. It sounds simple and safe. The safe part, yeah. Their product, I like their product. I do. I like the concept of it. I like how it works. I own it. So because I own it, I referred a friend, and hopefully I can up here somewhere. I will put a little thing that says $200 gift card. Well, I've spent three separate times, so I've called three separate times. The first time, it was a woman in the Philippines, and I know a lot. I know a lot can get lost in translation, but geez, um, yeah, she totally didn't understand what anything was. And after an hour and a half speaking with her, an hour and a half, she told me everything is good. Don't you worry. You're going to receive it. And I asked, I said, is it a card? Because she was telling me that it was going to be only online, and it was very vague, very confusing. And then I said, "But isn't it a card?" And she goes, "No." Well, let me check. Put me again on hold forever. And she came back and said, "Oh, yes, it's going to be you're going to receive the email first, and then you're going to receive the card in about 5 to 7 business days." Well, I waited almost 2 weeks, didn't get anything, called back. I was on the phone for another half hour or so. And so I hung up. I hung up. I was not very happy. The lady, again, in the Philippines, I love you guys out there, but there's a lot that is totally lost in translation, I suppose. But yeah, so I called again, and I spent an hour and a half with the gentleman that he said that he was really sorry. And I'll give him this. He told me that he was going to give me a 1 month's free monitoring service because I pay for the monitoring. But which I thought was excellent. And the reason why he did that was because of all the problems that I was telling him that I had with Simply Safe. I mean, with the service, with the people that just to refer a friend. Gosh, you would think it was easy. It's not. I spent way too much of my time. My it just took everything out of me. That was pretty disheartening. And even right now, do I believe that I'm gonna get that free month? I sure hope so. The gentleman seemed very helpful, and but then again, so did the first one, so did the second one. So, gosh, Simply Safe, you guys need to figure stuff out, because to refer a friend, that's kind of hard to do when you guys are the first lady, you know, she said everything is good, you'll get it. Again, you'll get it and all of this stuff. Well, the last gentleman that I spoke to, he said nothing was processed. Well, the first lady said that everything was processed and ready to go, and for me to not worry about anything. And so, what can I say? When the third gentleman that I spoke to, he said, no, they didn't process anything. Nothing's been processed. So I was even very clear with him and said, so basically the first lady was lying to me, and that hour and a half was lost in nothing. He didn't know how to say it, of course. You protect your coworker, your company. He said, I'm really sorry about the miscommunication and what happened, and that's why he took it upon himself to give me the free month monitoring. So I'm still waiting. And the third gentleman, that was good to me, he said, oh, so he said he's gonna get that I'm gonna receive an email. And I asked him again very clearly, so I'm not gonna get a card? He goes, no, it's only in-store credit only. And I said, so can I call you guys back when I get that email, since it's only in-store credit and I don't have a camera? I can purchase it through you guys. Could I purchase it right now? And he says, no. You can purchase it, but you pay for it out of your pocket. And I said, no. Why would I do that if I'm gonna get my supposed $200 from you guys? I'll call you back then. He goes, yeah, you can do that, but they're not gonna be able to help you. What? Why won't they help me? He says, it's only online. You get the code and it's only online purchases. So I'm like, so I can't even call you guys. And he said, no, because it doesn't work that way. We're not set up for us to help you that way. So I said, just to be clear, I'm going to receive an email. I'm not going to receive a card like it says in your advertising, really everywhere. It says, refer a friend, you will receive a $200 gift Visa card. Card where I come from is a card. You know, you can go buy anything, pay bills, buy groceries, whatever. Yeah, he said no, you can only buy stuff with us. And like I said, 3 hours. I think it was a little over 3 hours, truthfully, but 3 hours. Man, refer a friend. I love your product, but your service is horrible. Horrible. I don't like it. Um, so if you're thinking about referring a friend, I, you might want to think about that, because I, wow, unless you're just you know a glutton for punishment, which apparently I am. Well, I started it and I thought, well, I came this far, I don't want to just quit. And so I kept going with it. And again, I haven't got it yet. I haven't got it yet. So I will let you guys know if I did get it, or if it was a card. Maybe he was misinformed. Could that happen? That could absolutely happen. Anything can happen. And so I don't know. I just think that refer a friend is a waste of time. If they want it, let them buy it. I was going to refer someone else and they're dying to get this thing. I'm going to just tell them, just go ahead. So how that works, let me see if I wasn't very clear or anything. So basically, uh, when you have your own system, there's a little dot on the little hamburger thing that's up here. It's got like that, and you punch it, and then you go down to refer a friend $200, and then you send a link. You can send a link to their text or an email to them, and then they use that, and then they give all their information. So, oh gosh, I just remembered. When I was going through the whole thing, and of course, you have to have the serial number of the person that you sent to. When I was talking to these guys, you know what they actually asked me? They said, "What's their code?" And I said, "What code? What is their security code?" And I said, "Their security code? Why would I know that?" They said, "Well, yeah, that's something that we definitely need so that we can see their information to make this all legit." And I said, but my question is if, let's say, if it was my neighbor, why would I know their security code? I'm not a thief or nothing, but if I was a thief, that means I could break into their home and know their security number, their security code. That's stupid. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just thinking, for a big corporation, a big company, a big whatever you want to call it, Simply Safe, you're dropping the ball. You're dropping the ball. I know that you farm out to try to save you some money, but let me tell you, I don't think you guys are saving money. I think you guys are just really aggravating people with the whole out of country, let these guys help you. Again, it's not them. It's just, gosh, it wasn't worth it. It took too much out of me. And again, I yet have to receive anything. But I was really frustrated, and so I thought, um, I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna let people know in case they use it, or thinking about referring their friend. Oh gosh, you just got to remember everything. You got to remember. I mean, you got to know all of the other people's information, even their base. So the base number, like there's a base number on the bottom of it, and that is basically your account number. So you got to know everything. Goodness gracious. Man, they don't make it easy. And again, you may not even receive it because, like I asked a gentleman, the third one, I said, "Wow, so the first one lied, right?" "Yeah." Well, no, he didn't say yeah right away, but he covered up pretty well, kind of like a politician. But imagine if I would have left it alone. If I would have left it alone, I wouldn't have ever known that nothing was processed or anything. And, like the statute of limitations. What if they would have said, "Oh, that was 8 months ago, 10 months ago, a year ago. You called in then. Yeah, that program doesn't even exist anymore." So you would be out everything. But more important than anything, something you can't buy is time. And so that time I spent, was it worth it? No, it's not worth it. Don't mess around with it. That's just me. If you've had a different experience, put it in the comments. I know, they sell a lot of these things. And if you stopped because you were like, "Hey, I'm going to refer a friend," it's what kind of, you know, before I go and do that, I'm gonna check out this guy's video. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, but It's your life. You can do whatever you like. You can call them, but just have time to, because you're gonna need time with these guys. And so anyway, I don't think I left anything out. Again, to be clear, they told me, no, it's not a Visa card. It's only online, and it's only online credit. So if you're down with all of that and spending 3, 4 hours maybe with them, um, more power to you. Go for it. But me, I don't think I'll refer a friend because, like my channel says, is it worth it? Let's see. And seeing is believing. And I didn't. I don't care for that. That's too much time wasted. So anyhow, you guys take care. I will see you on the next video. Hopefully this helped. Again, thumbs up. You know what to do. I appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next video. Take care. Thank you for your time.